Oops. Stepped on a frog. Oh, and his brother. You know, so this doesn't blow apart going down the road.
Just had our first casualty.
What up, doe?
Happy travel day!
Is it though? Is it happy? Is it happy though?
Yeah, it's exciting. He's kind of grouchy this morning. I don't think he's overwhelmed. That's his problem.
Very much so.
We're trying to get everything put in its spot so when we move it doesn't break, which it might anyway, but
we don't know. It's hopefully going to be a decent day. The sun's going to actually come out. There's a pretty sunrise. You should go get that on film.
I'll do it when we go outside.
Oops. Stepped on a frog. Oh, and his brother.
So, just have a few things to do around here. We have to run into town to get the dog license for the dogs. Until Michigan, that's a requirement here. And then from there, we'll hook up and get everything going and down the road.
Just hook up, yeah. I gotta get up, make sure there's no snow and stuff on the slides. Brush those off. There's a stick on top of one of the slides. I don't know how it got there. The nearest tree is like 50 yards away, but somehow there's a stick up there. And I managed to break it off yesterday with trying to pull it down with a shovel. And unhook. Hopefully our generator starts, because we're going to use that to cycle our slides in, because I don't think the power will support it.
Yeah, it's too much to draw.
Because we're just plugged into 120, so. And it hasn't been started in quite a while, so. Follow along in our day and see how it goes. Hopefully it goes alright. Hoping for the best.
It should be okay. If not, we'll make it okay. That's all you can do.
Hopefully we can get this old geezer out of its spot, because it's been sitting here for a while and I know it's going to be frozen.
Oh, for sure. I don't know if we'll manage to get all of our little, like, patty things out of the ground.
Oh, yeah.
They're probably frozen.
Probably not.
Alright, follow along while we get ready to leave. Well, we kind of missed it, but you can kind of see all the pinks in the sky. It's really pretty.
No, you can't.
It was a lot prettier earlier, but I had to brush my teeth and get the dogs fed, so sorry about that. Cable flipped over, all the slides back there, and everything's cleaned off. Slides are all pushed in here. So we got everything kind of organized up the top. Chris is moving around with the jacks, but we are on the road. Doggo's in the back. I'll be focusing on driving. I'm going to try on some navigation and we're going to just get after it, I guess. So, we just had our first casualty. Boone stuck his nose out and he pushed out the little, I don't know, like their visor things that keep the rain from coming in. All of a sudden I heard this clink and I look back in the mirror and it's just on the ground on the median over there. Chris was like, oh no, is it savable? I said, no, we're just gonna keep going. We'll just buy a new one. Like, by the time we stop, I run back 2 miles and pass out from being so out of shape and run back to the truck. It's not worth my time. Plus, it's probably broken, so it's okay. If that's the only casualty we have, then I think we're doing pretty okay for our first shakedown trip. How you holding up? Chris, how you holding up?
Alright.
Good.
Just a lot of things to look at all at once. Trying to stay in my lane. Got guys, me too, looking at me. My stomach feels like it's just in a knot. Alright.
We'll catch up with you guys later. We stopped to torque the wheels, let the dogs out into just a potty break, and I wanted to check out on the camper to see how things are going in here. It's so good so far. Everything looks as it should. So I mean, my stool's kind of did a little bit of shifting, but outside of that, everything else looks as it should. Same thing with the bathroom. Medicine cabinet's all good. None of this popped open. None of this, and everything back here looks as it should as well. So, fingers crossed, the next 100 miles is the same. Alright, we're almost there. Pulling down a little dirt road. Campground's way over here. Move, I'm gonna smash you.
Again. Okay.
I won't smash, but I'll squish.
You squished.
Made it.
Yep. First haul of the camper, first move, shakedown trip. It's been rather shaky, to say the least.
I don't think I filmed a ton. I was a little too nervous and trying to figure out what everything was and where everything went, and trying to make sure like he felt comfortable driving, and like it was just a new experience.
Having a co-pilot that doesn't... We didn't get the whole direction thing down.
I did just fine.
Well, mostly, but...
I missed one turn this morning on our way to McDonald's, and now he's holding it against me.
Luckily we weren't hooked up.
Yeah, so...
Although yesterday, in the process of hooking up, yeah, come back a little bit farther. I start to go back. Oh, no, wait, I meant forward.
But it wasn't a left or right.
Yep.
So, I mean, improvement's improvement.
Yep. So,
yeah.
We kind of got everything pretty much rolling. It took, what, three hours?
No, I think it probably took us like 2 hours.
No, 2.5. Because we stopped, I think, 5
to get here.
To get here, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it took us close to 3 hours, to get here.
Because we stopped about 4 or 5 times to check the lug nuts on the trailer, because we put new tires on it, and I guess that's recommended because they got to kind of wear in. And then we had to stop once because Cassy had went inside the camper at our second stop, and
to make sure that nothing flew open.
Yeah, and forgot to put the handrail back, snap it back in front of the door. We were cruising down the highway, and I look out the window. I'm like, uh-oh, forgot to put the handrail back in, so we had to pull over for that. Yeah. But all in all, it went well. Turns out truckers drive a lot faster than we do, because I got passed by, I think, every semi.
Yeah, that's where we're at. So,
yep.
Like I said, we'll keep you guys updated, and don't forget to like and subscribe, because we're actually doing something cool.
Yeah.
Ish. Cool-ish.
Cool or dumb, trying to camp in the frickin' middle of winter. But luckily there's not much snow here. Yeah. We just looked at the weather, and I guess they're supposed to get a bunch of snow back home, so we lucked out when we left when we did. Yeah,
they're getting 8 to 12 inches back home.
Because we came early. I hire in Friday where I'm headed, which I'm not going to talk about. Yeah, hopefully that all goes good. We'll be doing a breakdown and another travel video real soon. So, any words?
Cool. Alright, catch you guys later.
Bye. Good foot warmers. Okay, bye.